Hey, we are crawling on all fours, and today I want to clarify a couple of my earlier videos that featured my RGT RC4 Rock Cruiser. The video titles express that this truck was a bargain for under $200. However, I didn't include any narration, so there was no explanation as to why it was a bargain. This was fresh out of the box and on the rocks in my backyard when I first bought it, and I quickly started some upgrades with a metal roof rack and some lighting. This was the first truck that got me started into RC rock crawling. I watched a bunch of RC crawler and scale truck videos in 2018 and thought to myself, that looks like a lot of fun, and with LiPo battery technology making runtime so much better, I decided to make the small investment to get into the hobby. I learned about some of the bigger names in the hobby at that time, like RC 4-wheel drive, Axial, Traxxas, Element RC, and Red Cat Racing. However, $300 to $400 was a lot of money for something I wasn't sure I'd really commit to. So I did some more searching. The ECX Barrage was an entry-level RTR crawler that seemed to fit the bill at around $229 retail, but it wasn't very attractive and looked kind of cheap. This led me to discover the RGT on eBay. RGT was mainly offered overseas in three bodies: the FJ40, the early Bronco, and what looks like a Defender. And it was stupid cheap, like $159 cheap. It's RTR, so I won't go into the fine details of what was included in the box, but for me, it was the no-brainer. If I liked it, I would keep it, and if it sat on the shelf for months at a time, then I could easily sell it and make my money back. I was hooked. The quality was good, it was quite capable on the rocks, and since it was inexpensive, it was that much easier to transform this into a scale stunner. My value-engineered performance upgrades include wheels, tires, and a high-torque steering servo from Endura, a Hobbywing Quick Run 1060 brushed ESC, aluminum front bumper bars that I turned upside down to protect the exposed servo on axle, custom printed Yakima roof rack from Etsy, other exterior accessories, a scale license plate as well as a 3D printed license plate holder, and an FJ grill that I designed myself. I refreshed the cosmetics with Panaline tape, white paint, and a clear matte finish to cover the existing scratches. Even with all of these upgrades, I'm still under $300 to date, which makes this such an incredible value with smiles for miles. Now that RGT has been growing in the market, they're coming out with products priced relative to the rest of the field, but you can still get the Rock Cruiser model, which is a 136-100, for between $200 and $275 if you really dig for it. At that price, I recommend getting the V3 Jimny or the V3 FD Early Bronco if you're getting into RC crawling for the first time. They're offered with good quality at a low cost, something that's really hard to find these days. Now, at the time of this video, I really liked this shot of the truck crawling downhill, and when I attempted to make a second run, I had to turn around a few times because the radius is relatively small, and then something happened. This. Oh, you're kidding me. The steering link screw sheared right off, so my day ended real quick. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, keep crawling.